You know, an important question that I think it's essential that everyone asks themselves this time of year is, what have you learned this year? What have you learned since planting season or since the sales season started back in July or August, whenever you started selling? What have you learned? Have you learned how important that planter visit was or should have been? Have you learned how much you'd rather had some of these cropping plans done earlier than not right now? Have you learned that, the 1,000 variables that you didn't set the guy up to prepare for? He didn't follow the top 5 factors to produce the top crop. What have you learned this year? But I'll bet everything you learned right now, or since this year started, that you're going to correct next year. Because most of the things you focus on that you learned were things you didn't get done the way you wanted them to. Now, obviously you've learned some things that worked, and you're going to do more of those. But it's really important to correct those biggest mistakes that have the biggest influence on whether a farmer is doing what you want him to do. So go back and rethink through this whole entire year since you started selling last year all the way through planting season until now, to remind yourself what it is that you need to fix for next year. So next year is a lot easier selling. And if you do those kind of things, and do a post-mortem, as we call it, on your selling season. And to tell you the truth, there's no better place to do a post-mortem and review your sales year and what to do in the next year than at our Blueprint Live event this January. This event is selling out unbelievably fast right now. We only have a few tickets left. So you need to get to Blueprint Live in Minneapolis at the Radisson Blu Mall of America in January and sit down with us, and we'll help you do a total post-mortem on your year. At the same time, help you lay out a complete plan on how to blow your sales wide open for next year. It's the very best place to do all these kind of things. But remember, you only have a few tickets left. So get in there right now, grab those tickets before they're gone, because they will sell out here in just a short time, because we're almost sold out now, and get the Blueprint Live here in January. Happy selling. I'm Osthus.